Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to MBD Talk. So today we have a video that says here, let me say 5 reasons why no one can beat the US Marine Corps. I don't know what to believe about that, but I'm pretty sure the video is gonna tell us how they are unbeatable. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more content. Now, let's get into it.
The U.S. Marines' 5 most lethal weapons. The U.S. Marine Corps prides itself on being America's 911 force, a fire brigade that the president can call upon to fight the nation's battles in an emergency. Though the Marines have largely been treated as a de facto second land army over the past dozen years, the service is an integral component of the Department of the Navy and is primarily a maritime force. Therefore, the Marines, as a specialized amphibious force, argue that they need unique hardware to conduct their unique missions. While the service has many different types of weapons, here's a selection of their 5 key systems.
Whew.
Number 1. Marine Riflemen. While not a weapon system in the traditional sense of the word, the Marine Corps warrior ethos and superb training make the service what it is. Every single Marine, from the lowest private to the commandant himself, is trained first and foremost as an infantryman. Even the Marines' naval aviators undergo 9 months of infantry training as part of Officer Candidate School and the Basic School before they go off to flight school. The shared experience of fighting alongside Marines on the ground gives the service a level of
And also, I've heard like there are two standards, one standard for men and another one for women. So, does that make sense to you guys? Let me know in the comments.
cohesion that the other branches lack.
Because,
Ultimately,
like, what I mean, like, once you're on if you go to, if you are deployed and you go to war, there is no, like, the enemy is not gonna look at you and say you're a woman or you're a man. They're going to try to get you. And let me know what you think about the two standards in the comments.
it is the Marine Corps' people that make it arguably the most effective branch of the armed forces. Number 2. M1A1 Abrams. While the Marine Corps prides itself on being a strategically mobile medium-weight force, there are times when it needs the brute force of heavy armor. That brute force is provided by the General Dynamics M1A1 Abrams. While not quite as advanced as the US Army's M1A2 SCP-V2, the Marines' M1A1 Firepower Enhancement Package suits the Marines' purposes of supporting the service as infantry. The Abrams is armed with a 120mm cannon and is protected with an armor matrix that incorporates depleted uranium armor. With a 1500 HP Honeywell gas turbine engine, it can move at more than 45 miles per hour.
Okay, not bad.
Number 3. AH-1C Viper. The Bell AH-1C Viper is an American twin-engine attack helicopter based on the AH-1W Super Cobra that was developed for the United States Marine Corps as part of the H-1 upgrade program. The AH-1C features a full-blade, bearingless, composite main rotor system, uprated transmission, and a new target sighting system. The AH-1C is powered by a pair of 1800 SHP General Electric
Seriously, like, this is alone just tells me why nobody messes up with the US. I think that's pretty clear why.
T700 turboshaft engines that is coupled with a new 4-bladed composite rotor system that gives the helicopter exceptional agility. It carries a suite of advanced sensors, including a Lockheed Martin target sight system, and can carry the Longbow radar system. Like the Army's AH-64E Apache, it can carry 16 Hellfire missiles, but also adds an air-to-air punch with its ability to fire AIM-9 Sidewinder missiles. Number 4. Boeing AV-8B Harrier II. The AV-8B Harrier jump jet affords the Marines' expeditionary units their own organic fixed-wing air support. For the Marines, who can't always afford ready access to heavy artillery, aircraft act as mobile fire support. While the Harrier is not the best fighter or strike aircraft, until the Lockheed Martin F-35B Joint Strike Fighter becomes operational, it's the only short takeoff, vertical landing aircraft that can operate from amphibious assault
Oh,
ships. The subsonic attack aircraft, though perhaps a compromise in many respects, is essential to the Marines' unique concept of operations.
hold on, hold on. So it takes up like this and it comes down like this. No going like this before taking up. This is new to me.
The Harrier will be replaced in favor of the Joint Strike Fighter over the coming years. The service hopes to retire the venerable jet by 2025, reversing an earlier plan to keep the AV-8B in service past 2030. Instead, the Marines will keep their Boeing FA-18A, B, C, D aircraft until the F-35B replaces those jets also. Number 5. Light Armored Vehicle Series. As a highly mobile, medium-weight force, the Marines don't want to be weighed down by heavy armored vehicles. However, some mechanized forces are necessary. For the Marines, many of those needs are met by versions of the General Dynamics Light Armored Vehicle Series, LAV. A Marine Light Armored Reconnaissance Battalion includes many variants of the LAV, including the LAV-25, LAV-AT, LAV-L, LAV-M,
That's a lot.
LAV-Rs, and LAV-C2s, which all have their individual functions, ranging from anti-tank and anti-air to command and control. Fast and agile, the most common LAV-25 is packed with a 25mm automatic cannon and a pair of 7.62mm machine guns. It can move at speeds exceeding 63 miles an hour.
The craziest part to me is like all of this is carried by a boat. All of this, like all of these things, and this is heavy, heavy, heavy. But this is all like the jets, this, everything is carried by a boat. That's the craziest part to me. A destroyer, they call it.
Bring it up another 4. Fire!
This is training, right? I mean, it has to be. Imagine all those munitions like who are used just for training. That's all a waste, I would say. But again, I don't know. I'm not in the military. Yeah, I think that is it for the video. Yo, you know what I got from the video is, as powerful as the Marines may be, this is only one branch of the US Army forces. The last video that I reacted to told me that there were eight branches, and this is only one of them. It just tells you how powerful like the USA is, or the USA are. How do you say it? Is, are, you is, doesn't matter. But yeah, this is just, if you live in America, you feel safe. But if you're not living in America, it's a whole different story.